8 simple steps to organize every space in your house. The biggest mistake people make when organizing their homes costs them hours of wasted time and leaves them more frustrated than when they started. I'm Marcus from Seniors Cleaning Hacks, and I'm about to show you the exact 8-step system that transforms any messy space into an organized sanctuary, whether it's a cluttered drawer or an entire room that's driving you crazy. Most folks try to organize by simply rearranging their mess, but that's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken pipe. The secret isn't moving things around, it's following a proven method that works every single time. If you stay with me for the next few minutes, I'll walk you through this game-changing system that's helped thousands of people reclaim their homes from chaos. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We share practical cleaning and organizing tips for seniors every week. Give this video a thumbs up if you're ready to finally win the battle against clutter. And don't forget to share this with anyone who needs these tips. Trust me, they'll thank you later.
The ongoing battle for organization. Living in an organized home shouldn't feel impossible, yet so many of us struggle with this daily challenge. Between busy schedules, family responsibilities, and the constant flow of new items entering our homes, maintaining order can feel overwhelming. But here's what I've learned after years of perfecting home organization systems. It doesn't have to be complicated. The frustration is real when you can't find what you need, when surfaces are constantly covered with random items, or when you feel embarrassed about the state of your living space. Many people reach out to me saying they feel completely lost and don't know where to begin. That's exactly why I developed this straightforward approach that works in any room, for any type of clutter.
The power of having one reliable system. Through countless organizing projects and helping people transform their spaces, I've discovered something important. You don't need dozens of different methods for different rooms. What you need is one solid system that works everywhere. This approach I'm sharing with you can tackle everything from that junk drawer in your kitchen to your entire bedroom, and it works the same way every time. The beauty of having a consistent method means you'll never feel confused about how to start an organizing project again. You'll have a clear roadmap to follow, whether you have 30 minutes or an entire weekend to dedicate to organizing.
Step 1. Create your blank canvas by removing everything. The first step might seem counterintuitive, but it's absolutely essential. Remove every single item from the space you're organizing. This means completely emptying out that drawer, clearing off that shelf, or taking everything out of that closet. Your space might look worse before it looks better, but this step is crucial for success. When everything is removed, you can truly see what you're working with. You'll notice storage possibilities you never saw before. You'll spot damage that needs repair. Most importantly, you'll be able to make thoughtful decisions about what deserves to come back into this space. Many people skip this step because it seems like extra work, but it's actually a massive time saver. When you can see your entire collection of items laid out, you work much more efficiently than trying to organize around existing clutter. Breaking down large spaces. Sometimes you're dealing with an entire room that seems impossible to empty completely. In these cases, divide the space into manageable sections. In a kitchen, you might tackle the refrigerator first, then the pantry, then move on to the cabinets one by one. In a bedroom, start with the dresser, then the nightstands, then the closet. The key is to work on one section at a time until it's completely finished before moving to the next area. This prevents you from feeling overwhelmed and ensures each section gets the attention it deserves. Step 2. Be ruthless during the decluttering phase. This is where the magic happens, but it's also where many people get stuck. Decluttering requires honest decision-making about what truly adds value to your life. Ask yourself these questions about each item. When did I last use this? Does it work properly? Is it in good condition? Do I have multiples of this item? Items that are broken, stained, worn out, or haven't been used in over a year should go in your donation or trash pile. Be particularly ruthless with duplicates. You probably don't need 5 spatulas or 3 winter coats. One common trap is keeping items because you think you might need them someday. But if you haven't reached for something in months, you're probably not going to miss it. Remember, you can either have the stuff or you can have the space and peace of mind, but you can't have both. The art of relocation. Decluttering isn't just about getting rid of things. It's also about finding better homes for items that belong somewhere else in your house. Maybe you find holiday decorations mixed in with your everyday issues, or office supplies scattered in your bedroom. These items don't need to be thrown away. They just need to be moved to more appropriate locations. As you're sorting through everything, create separate piles. Keep here, relocate to another room, donate, and throw away. This makes the decision-making process clearer and more efficient.
Step 3. Group similar items together for better visibility. While you're removing items in decluttering, start organizing them into categories. Put all the cleaning supplies together, group all the office supplies, collect all the craft materials in one area. This grouping process helps you see exactly what you own and prevents you from keeping unnecessary duplicates. When similar items are grouped together, it becomes obvious where you have too much of something. Maybe you discover you have 6 tubes of hand cream or 4 boxes of paper clips. This visibility makes decluttering decisions much easier. Grouping also helps you understand how much storage space each category will need. You might realize that your book collection requires more shelf space than you thought, or that your cleaning supplies could fit in a smaller cabinet than they currently occupy.
Step 4. Find creative storage solutions for each category. Once your items are sorted into logical groups, it's time to find containers or organizers for each category. But here's an important point. You don't need to spend a fortune on fancy organizing products. Start with what you already have at home. Empty shoe boxes can become drawer dividers. Mason jars work perfectly for small items like buttons or paper clips. Diaper boxes wrapped in attractive paper can store seasonal items. Even small containers from food products can be repurposed as organizers. The goal is to give each category of items its own contained space. This prevents things from mixing together and creating clutter again. Think of it as creating individual homes for different families of items. The container within container strategy. Take your organization to the next level by using smaller containers inside larger ones. For example, in a bathroom drawer, you might have one large tray that holds several smaller containers, one for hair ties, one for bobby pins, and one for small cosmetic items. This system makes it incredibly easy to maintain organization because every single item has a specific spot where it belongs. When you use something and put it back, there's never any question about where it goes. Step 5. Make everything easy to find with clear labels. Labels are game changers for maintaining organized spaces. They help you quickly locate what you need, and they help other family members put things back in the right places. Labels also add a polished, professional look to your organized spaces. You have many labeling options depending on your budget and preferences. Simple handwritten labels on masking tape work just fine. Computer-printed labels look clean and professional. Chalkboard labels can be reused if your storage needs change. Label makers create uniform, durable labels that last for years. Don't limit yourself to labeling just the outside of containers. For storage bins that hold multiple types of items, create a detailed contents list and attach it inside the lid. This saves you from having to dig through boxes to find what you need. Remember, if you're the only one using a space, your labeling system just needs to make sense to you. But if others will be accessing these organized areas, make sure your labels are clear and easy to understand. Step 6. Strategically refill your organized space. Your empty space has been waiting patiently while you sorted, decluttered, and organized everything into labeled containers. Now comes the satisfying part, putting everything back in a logical, accessible way. Start by placing the items you use most frequently in the most convenient locations. Daily use items should be at eye level and easy to reach. Items you use weekly can go on lower or higher shelves. Things you only use occasionally can go in the hardest to reach spots. As you're placing items back, keep similar things grouped together, just like you organized them during the sorting phase. All your baking supplies should live in the same general area, all your cleaning products should be together, and all your office supplies should share the same space. Fill in your space gradually, making sure everything has a designated home before moving on to the next category of items. Take your time with this step. Thoughtful placement now saves you frustration later. Step 7. Develop the habit of immediate return. Creating an organized space is only half the battle. Keeping it organized requires developing new habits. The most important habit is putting things back in their designated spots immediately after using them. This sounds simple, but it's often the hardest part of staying organized. We get busy, we're in a hurry, or we tell ourselves we'll put it away later. But later often never comes, and before we know it, our carefully organized spaces are cluttered again. Start small by focusing on just one organized area and committing to maintaining it for a week. Maybe it's that newly organized desk drawer or the bathroom medicine cabinet. Practice putting everything back where it belongs in that one space until it becomes automatic. Using visual reminders to build new habits. While you're developing these new habits, give yourself visual reminders. Put a small note on your bathroom mirror that says, "Put it back," or place a sticky note inside a frequently used drawer as a gentle reminder. These visual cues help interrupt old patterns of leaving things out and remind you to follow through with your new organizing system. After a few weeks, putting things away immediately will start to feel natural instead of like extra work. Step 8. Adjust systems that aren't working in real life. Even the most beautiful organizing system is useless if it doesn't work for your daily routine. Don't be afraid to modify or completely change systems that are proving impractical in real-world use. Maybe you created a lovely stack of storage boxes, but you realize it's too much work to unstack them every time you need something from the bottom. Or perhaps you organized your closet by color, but you actually think about clothes by type. These aren't failures, they're learning experiences that help you create better systems. Pay attention to which organized areas stay neat and which ones quickly become messy again. The messy areas are telling you that something about the system isn't working for your lifestyle. Maybe items are stored too far from where you use them, or maybe the system is too complicated for busy mornings. The best organizing systems are the ones you'll actually use consistently. Simple systems that you can maintain are infinitely better than complex systems that look perfect but don't fit your real life. Why this system works in every room? This 8-step method is effective because it addresses the root causes of disorganization, not just the symptoms. By starting with a clean slate, being honest about what you really need, grouping similar items, and creating specific homes for everything, you're building a foundation for long-term success. The system is also flexible enough to work in any space, from tiny apartment closets to large family pantries. The basic principles remain the same, but you can adapt the details to fit your specific needs and constraints.
Making progress without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, you don't have to organize your entire house in one weekend. Pick one small area, maybe just one drawer or one shelf, and work through all 8 steps for that space. Once that area is complete and you're comfortable maintaining it, move on to the next small project. This gradual approach prevents burnout and helps you develop confidence in the system. Each completed project gives you momentum and motivation to tackle the next area. Before you know it, you'll have worked your way through your entire home. The satisfaction of organized living. There's something deeply satisfying about living in an organized space where everything has a purpose and a place. You save time because you can find what you need quickly. You save money because you're not buying duplicates of things you already own. You reduce stress because your environment feels calm and controlled. Most importantly, you create more time and mental space for the things that truly matter to you. When you're not constantly searching for lost items or feeling overwhelmed by clutter, you can focus on relationships, hobbies, and experiences that bring joy to your life. Your next steps. Start today by choosing one small area in your home that bothers you every time you see it. It might be that kitchen drawer full of random items, your bedroom nightstand, or even just the top of your desk. Gather your supplies, set aside an hour, and work through these 8 steps. Don't forget to subscribe to Seniors Cleaning Hacks for more practical organizing and cleaning tips designed specifically for seniors. Hit that like button if this system makes sense to you, and share this video with friends or family members who might benefit from these organizing strategies. Remember, every organized space starts with a single step. You have everything you need to succeed. Now it's time to put this proven system to work in your home. The organized, peaceful living space you want is absolutely achievable, one small project at a time.